everyone, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Becca.
We are here today to give you book suggestions for our next diversity book discussion group, which is on February 16th, Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
For this meeting, we'll be looking at themes of female empowerment and gender equality.
Feminism is just as an important issue today as it's always been.
We're here and ready to have a discussion about true gender equality.
The first book that I am going to recommend is The Color Purple by Alice Walker. It explores the relationships between different Black women. There is one woman, Celie, who is in a completely loveless marriage. She's never known love until she actually meets the mistress of her husband, who she falls in love with. Celie's sister is actually in Africa as a missionary, so it's an entirely different experience these two are having. But this book, it brings those experiences together along with the other women that they interact with, and it comes together in a wonderful narrative.
This memoir, In the Dream House, is a heartbreaking look into the life of Carmen Maria Machado. It's significant because it follows an abusive relationship between two women. It proves that the abuser doesn't always have to be male.
I'm going to recommend the movie Wonder Woman. It's not perfect, but there are scenes of strong women who can fight, and they're acrobatic and they're strong, and watching them is very empowering. The only problem I have with this is that there's this kind of stereotype that if a woman's strong, she also has to be kind of cold and distant. And I feel like those two things don't have to go together, but it's still definitely worth the watch if you want to be empowered by some butt-kicking females.
The Selected Works of Audre Lorde is a compilation of her best works, poetry and essays alike. She is self-described as a Black lesbian mother warrior poet. She was a feminist, womanist, civil rights activist, librarian. I love her work, and it speaks to women in all walks of life.
This is If I Go Missing. It is a graphic novel based on a letter that Brianna Joni wrote the Winnipeg Chief of Police. The letter is about how Joni sees all of these Indigenous women who disappear, and there's not a lot of effort that goes into find them. This is a real thing that happens, and for me, this book kind of brought it to life, and I didn't know about it, which is why I thought this was a good book to recommend. There's some really nice illustrations, and it talks about a current event that often goes under the radar, unfortunately. So If I Go Missing is a really quick read with beautiful pictures that illuminates an issue that is important.
If you prefer something more empowering and fun, Upright Women Wanted by Sarah Gailey is a really good choice. This novella follows Esther, a woman running from an overbearing father and an arranged marriage. When she meets a group of rebellious librarians, she realizes there are other people like her. Set in the dystopian Southwest, this queer feminist romp is brimming with self-discovery and emotion.
These are just a few suggestions for you, but if you want something a little bit more tailored to your interest, feel free to give us a call at the library and we'll pick something out for you.
We look forward to hearing about the books you've read, the podcasts you listened to, and the articles that you've discovered at our meeting on February 16th at 6 p.m. To get the Zoom link, you have to register with the library. You can call us or go onto our website.